recording. Yes. Okay. So let me start the pipeline. This would not be a good time to have slow internet. Hold on, maybe I should stop playing this. Okay, well, in the meantime, I have the primary and the secondary currently running. They're both running Postgres 10.9, and they're actually currently on 12.4.8, and we're going to upgrade it to, I believe, 12.5.7. Okay, so I'm going to start this pipeline. Just set the time. Oh, wait. That version of the pipeline includes a test that currently won't pass because the test involves selectors that this version doesn't have. So I'm going to run a special pipeline. It only has a few of the tests that I know will work. It's a very small subset. Okay. So here are the instructions we're going to follow. Multi-node high availability deployment with Geo. And it says, so we need to nominate one instance as a primary deploy node and one instance for the secondary deploy node. In both cases, I'm going to use the app1. So there's two application nodes, also Bitly, Redis, Postgres, and then the secondary has the tracking database as well. Okay, and then here it says, step 1, on all nodes, including the primary deploy node, create an empty file. Okay. Do this. Okay. Ensure nodes are running the latest code. Okay. Hi. Actually, my Zoom cut out, but let's go back. Let me share. Okay, so I just realized that before running group configure, I was supposed to check that this was set to false. So let's hopefully check to make sure that's true. Otherwise, I have to redo this. Okay, shoot. Okay. I'm going to stop this for now. Hold on. So I just pulled up GitLab.rb file to check if it actually is set to false for all excluding the primary node, deploy node. It is set to false except for well, the deploy node, which we want, but it was also set to true on the second deploy node. However, Valerie tells me if I change this and rerun, reconfigure, it should be okay. So let's go with that. Let me update this. That's something weird. Okay, so everything's reconfigured. Okay. And then on the primary Gitly only nodes, update the GitLab package. So let's start with, this is the command we want here. So we're just running this on the Gitly node first. Gitly. Okay. Okay, pipeline is still running. So I think in the previous video, Fabian ran the update on the other nodes while we were waiting for this, just to save time. That's the step for the deploy node and the other nodes excluding the deploy node. So I'm going to run that just to save some time. Okay, complete. Okay. So it says, after installing, make sure the Gitterly node is running the latest code. So I'm going to run this. Okay, now it says on the deploy node, install. Let me grab command here. So this is on the deploy node, so it's going to be this one. Here. Okay, so it says the upgrade is complete on the primary node. It says to get the regular database migrations and the latest code, run this. So I'll copy this. This is on the deploy node. I'm just going to move the pipeline to my other screen so I can have it open up already. What you'll see here, the HTTP push is failed. Okay, I'll make a note of this. This is something I've seen before. It might not necessarily be related to this upgrade, but I'll take a note of that and we'll see how the other tests do, which is just a login and create project. So it's just continuously doing that during the upgrade. So I'm just going to leave that over there so I can keep an eye on it. On all other nodes excluding the primary deploy node. Okay, so now we're going to install on the other nodes. So we've already done Gitaly to do this second app node. And then also Postgres and Redis. So the next step is to run reconfigure. So that would be second app node, Postgres, and Redis. Okay, and it says for all nodes that run Unicorn or Sidekick, hot reload. So I think that's the 2 app nodes. Not here. Okay, so those are all the steps for the primary. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so this is updated. It's not updated. Okay, well, let's go ahead and update.
Yeah, it's completely okay, yeah.
Yeah, because the secondary is not updated yet. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's read carefully. On all nodes, including the secondary deploy nodes, so all those secondary deploy nodes, create an empty file that's similar to what we did. On all nodes, excluding the secondary deploy node, ensure that auto migrate is set to false. See what it is on the node. So I'm assuming this should actually be, this is the deploy node, and it said to make sure all nodes excluding the secondary deploy node, it should be false. So I think this should be set to true. Is that right? Valerie, is that right?
Excuse me?
Oh, it said to make sure that all the nodes except the deploy node have this set to false.
Yeah.
So this is the deploy nodes. This should be set to true.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It was true for the primary node. I mean, the primary cluster.
Yeah. I think it should be false always, because this is secondary node. So I think it's okay.
Okay. Let me just check to make sure that's false.
Yeah.
Get out of here. All the other nodes.
Yeah. So basically, it's false too.
Just to make sure it's not set anywhere. Here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure I have this right. No, sorry. It's to make sure that the Geo secondary auto migrate is false. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, but I think it should be false everywhere, because it's secondary. We don't want the secondary to run any migrations. So it's
right. I was looking at the wrong thing though. I was looking for GitLab Rails instead of Geo secondary. So I'm going to go back and check. Doesn't help that these are really small. I think I actually have to add it here. I don't see it explicitly set. this.
I think you duplicated this parameter because I've seen it before in the, please scroll up and I see it's there.
This
Yeah.
is GitLab Rails. This in this for this one it says to ensure geosecondary auto migrate is false. That's
sorry.
what I did. No, that's what I did the first time. So that's why I'm going back. Okay, so yeah, just did that one. This is already set. Whoops. Weird. My term is acting up. I keep cutting out. Let me share again. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my cursor is freezing up, so. Just add it to the bottom. Let's try this again. Okay, so on all the nodes excluding the secondary deploy node, run reconfigure. No. What did I put there? Get out of here. Oh my goodness, sorry. So type in. I'll just wait. Nothing happened while it dropped off, but okay. So now everything's finished, and I'm going to go to step where on the Gitaly nodes to run update and install. I have that command. Goodness. I'll just type it. Paste this. I'm going to update the other nodes in the meantime. The next step for all of them. Cursors not working. Okay, so the upgrade on the Gitaly node is complete. This is the next one is to run reconfigure on the Gitaly node. Okay, now we go to the deploy node and install like that. That's this one here. Okay. Okay, so it's done now on this, on the deploy node. Okay, so I'll note excluding the secondary deploy node. Now we're going to install the secondary app. I've already done Giddily, Postgres. Just as an update, the pipeline is still running, but that's to be expected because right now it's just testing the primary node. So there's no changes there. Okay. Now we want to configure. Already done Giddily. Okay. And for all nodes that run Unicorn Sidekick or the Geolog cursor, hot reload. So I think that's the two application nodes. Is that right? Okay, so step 3 is run post-deployment migrations and checks. So on the primary deploy node, run post-deployment. Okay, so going back to the primary deploy node, double check before I do this. Okay. Okay, verify duration dependencies. Okay, looks okay. On all nodes excluding the primary node. Actually, so I just asked Fabian about this. This is all deploy nodes excluding the primary deploy node. So this is just supposed to run in the secondary deploy node. Look at this one. Okay. Wait for primary migrations to finish. Wait for primary migrations to replicate. You can find this data replication lag. Okay, so show. Is that what they're referring to? Let's see.
Yeah.
These wait steps help to ensure the FTW tables are up to date. Okay.
It's on secondary node.
Okay. So this one here.
Okay, but in the bottom of the page we have a warning. So migration is not there. Okay, it's for yeah, it's okay because I see we have some instruction for so we need to write them later. So it's okay.
Okay, yeah, that message went away. Now it's talking about the FDW schema. So I'll just run this to refresh the foreign data wrapper tables on the secondary deploy node here. Okay. Okay, and then do the geo check. So not up to date.
It's okay. Can we check admin, GeoNodes if this is okay now? Okay, but I think we probably need to wait.
Wait a little bit. Yeah, okay.
I think it's scheduled like every minute or so.
Okay.
Actually, I believe GitLab Geo check already cover this, but I'm not sure.
Just run it again.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think is there some information about this above as you already ran it? So maybe let's check. Okay, I don't see actually.
Oh, that's weird, my iTerm. Okay, that was the second time I ran it. It's still saying schema is not up to date.
Okay, no.
Run the following command.
Yeah, but this is why we run reconfigure above. So I think so maybe we already fixed it because instructions say that reconfigure should run migrations for FDW, but before that we used to run special command like this. So, and I see that it's not updated still. So probably we still need to run this command explicitly. It seems so. I propose to check admin one more time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's already more than 1 minute. So I think we need to run that command explicitly, and we also need to create issue about this.
So that would be run on the deploy node?
Yeah.
Okay. That's sudo.
Oh, sorry. No, it should be not deploy node. Actually, it should be DB node.
Postgres node. Okay.
I think so. Well, I'm surprised that we don't have any instruction about it.
There's more information here.
Yeah, but it's about single node setup. I mean, not for HA. Well, let's just run it and see what happens.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. No.
This is weird. Can we do reconfigure it one more time? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's still not updated. Okay, can we run that command on deploy node then?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's fixed. Yeah.
This is just a little update.
I know that we had an issue that we need to update foreign data wrappers on every reconfigure, but I don't know the state of that issue now. So
I watched the last update and I don't think they did this step, but I could be wrong.
okay, maybe it's broken again then. Maybe, but we need to create an issue.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that. So we're healthy.
Yeah.
Yay. I'm gonna stop recording. I have to get going. But let me stop the recording.